amu ina akwa ba ede ben kasa TV native we na ne nkonkohwe eye NDC akachi na ye pinso hu ti se eye krobofo abenkwan na ye abankins for suman babin ono ye mrashibirifi ba time pa ede eye huge one in the akoma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama about eye anti-LGBTQ+ ehun sensem no na ite for semu ina be ka ye brebia etwemu kakra eye Sam George any asofofo clergy Ecostome Supreme Court anti-LGBT who sensem na kotodwa emete for ye pinso we Ghana memu ha ama face no as Sam George so say koma His Excellency na blank kufu ado senti no on sign anti-LGBTQ+ ho sensem on sign as one sign we purchase MVP amanyuko no is declared as a gay party. Esi amenemo ka say NDC amanyuko so say aka so many staffs about anti-LGBT ki ho sensem atre MVP amanyuko no ana abake so smart rabin so say echemu sentin esi an dey ete for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ana ete so ana fe so no like car ordinary no car sentin so ba about making sure say anti-LGBT ki ho sensem no obe sign na bibia akoto din ana esi ano abake so smart rabin so say ede to His Excellency nim sentin on make sure so obe sign no man ofiti ene now akwakosi the ending of December so an sign ete for abake so smart rabin so say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama about trying to tarry pa. I'm making sure that from the Embra Abbey Juma. And it's just a Pinocchio Sama for Ecoso, Medamina.
Parliament Alban Badgin, who championed the bill. He's not the mover of the bill, Sam George, President's nominee for the Ministry of Communication. I'm sure when it comes to Parliament, the LGBT bill will be a big issue because it was also again championed as a ballot box matter. It's a clear ballot box matter. Who wants NDC or MPP who likes LGBT will be voted away by the people because the people, we have a culture, we don't want LGBT. So if a politician tells me that the other politician wants LGBT when he knows it's not quite true, but he needs to use it to win the ballot, and then now you've told me that, and the politician that you said he likes LGBT, he seemed to have justified your claim because he didn't sign the document. Okay, he's gone out of office. The parliament, the bill is still there. Ghanaians still need it. Who's going to sign it? The people who are against LGBT, they are out of, the people who are for LGBT, pro-LGBT, they are out of power. The people who are in power now told us that they were against LGBT, and so they led the formulation of the bill. Right now, the bill must be signed. But the president may be right. He says that there's no life in the bill as it is today based on the rules of constitution and the rules of parliament. That the bill has died and that the bill must start again. This is Alban Badgin speaking to some friends of his in La Côte d'Ivoire where he was invited for a high-profile event speaking about the bill.
LGBT bill, it was passed by parliament. The former president failed or refused to assent to it, which was unconstitutional. There is no law allowing a president to refuse or fail to assent to a bill passed by parliament. Parliament is the authority on passing laws, not any other person, not president. So he was wrong, and all of you together punished him for that. I am going to write and send it to the new Attorney General and Minister for Justice for his comments for us to resend it to the new president for his assent. So it's not going to take long time. It will be passed this year. This year, we'll pass it. It is anti-God. Yes. I'm very, look, that thing, nobody should joke with me when it comes to that area. I can lose my life because of that. It's better not to live than to live in that society where man to man.
You heard the last words of Mr. Badgin when he said he can even lose his life for this. Let's hear that part again. We cut that part out for a second video. Let's listen to him again on that one.
Look, that thing, nobody should joke with me when it comes to that area. I can lose my life because of that. It's better not to live than to live in that society where man to man. Look, that thing, Nobody should joke with me when it comes to that area. I can lose my life because of that. It's better not to live than to live in that society where man to man.
Alban Badgin. So we wait to see what will happen in that space. I'm sure that when some Nate George, Member of Parliament for Ningo Pram, appears before the Appointments Committee to be questioned about his nomination for the Ministry of Communication and Digital Technology, a few questions will be asked in that regard. Your marking seems to be nailing it a little bit on this one. Why are we having all of these challenges with appointments? It didn't used to be really part of our conversation. Those of you who are as old as I am or older, it wasn't part of our conversation. Rollins, Kufo, Mills. It wasn't a big part of the conversation as it has become today. But why? The reason is that everybody is looking at the magic number 60. And he sees that, hey, we are in 42. Hi, actually the thing is becoming dangerous. We are 48. Hey, then his wife is calling him in the morning. His wife is looking at him. Honorable. So today, your name will not come into the thing. All this that you did for the party. Then Honorable is wearing the NDC shirt. He has the NDC thing. Honorable's closet is NDC things in Kwa. All over NDC. And then Honorable, today is January 22. Honorable is going to Parliament this morning. Honorable tells his wife that, honey, I'll be back. He said, honey, you'll be back. It will maybe. It will maybe. Honey, maybe Dąre, you'll be back. Leave now, chess some George. I chess some BJMF. Be omani bo amale wachele, bachele. Can I jame fe a charme? I check charme fe I do so haruna kwa chela ke education. E wo honey maybe, honey maybe. Now, Madam was okay when the first list of appointments came. Madam, mother-in-law, mother, sister, brother, friends, colleagues, gang, all of them were okay when the first 3 names came. But now we are at 51. It's left with 9. We are done. The other day too, President Mahama, when he got the small opportunity, he said, I stand by the 60. I'm not going to have more than 60 ministers. So, Charlie, brothers, what are we doing? Afenyo Maki has a simple solution to the problem. It's a beautiful democratic solution. Alexander Afenyo says, Mr. President, this one is not a problem. We here as minority, you can call it micro minority, you can call it zero minority, no problem. We here as minority, we will support you. Don't worry. Just apologize to Ghanaians a little bit and then have 70, even if you can do 10 more. You just apologize to Ghanaians just a little bit. I saw the comments on that. Somebody asked Afenyo Maki that Baumia said he was going to do 50 ministers. How was he going to do it? When we get to the bridge, we'll cross it. We never got to that bridge. Where we are now is John Dramani Mahama. And so Afenyo says, Mr. President, just apologize and then add 15 more, 12. We'll approve them. We'll approve all of them. Don't worry. We are here for you. We'll approve.
E-levy and COVID alone, nothing less than 20 billion. So what he's promising us is that he's going to take away about 20 billion from the revenue handles, but still grow it by another 50. We are hoping that he will do that without introducing new taxes or renaming some of the taxes. And whatever he will do in that area, we will support him and help him. If it works well and Ghana moves to 18% of GDP, it works well for all of us. Mr. Speaker, he spoke about expenditure cuts and says that he's committed to it. On this side of the House, we had already advertised that we are looking forward to about a cut of 3% of GDP. So we'll be looking forward to the expenditure cuts that he will present in his first budget, and we'll help him to achieve it. However, Mr. Speaker, whatever cuts we do, we should ensure that quality of projects are not being sacrificed. We should expect that ongoing projects that are delivering value to Ghanaians are not sacrificed. Yesterday, the Honorable Agboja at his vetting mentioned that
this point quite seriously, because it is our wish on this side of the House that the authority and dignity of Parliament should be affirmed and reaffirmed on every possible occasion as one of the bulwarks of our freedom. And I'm making this point quite seriously because it is our wish on this side of the House that the authority and dignity of Parliament should be affirmed and reaffirmed on every possible occasion as one of the bulwarks of our freedom.
To the Appointments Committee just to get approved Are those ones not affected by oral? Strange republic, he says. Strange republic. So this has gotten